Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's Saturday morning at like 4:30, 4:45. I just woke up early and decided to get after it. But today's video, I have this one topic about how people are artists, engineers, and investors, but they don't realize it. So I was thinking about a lot of the most impactful humans that we speak about or that we experience are either scientists, they're engineers in a way, they're business owners or investors, or they are artists. And the truth is, you can turn anything into an engineering project. So engineering is, in my mind, knowing the variables of the game that you're playing and then playing with those variables. And when you play with those variables, that becomes art. So engineering and art are the same thing. Now, you get great engineering and great art when an artist respects the engineering and when an engineer respects the artistry. They're the same thing. You need each other. And that's why it becomes something that everyone is, whether they know it or not. For example, parents, they're engineering their day, they're engineering the style of learning that the kid is going to receive. They're engineering the food, well, they're engineering the diet of the child and the mental diet as well. So you could take that into an art of, oh, little Jimmy don't want to eat his broccoli, throw some cheese on that. Oh yeah, tell him a little bedtime story so he falls asleep. The engineering is Jimmy need to go to bed. The art is I came up with this story to do that. So we're all artists and engineers, but do we realize it? We don't have to realize it, but that's the point of this video, is so that you realize it, so that way you walk away from this video understanding the power that you possess in every single function that you take or that you function that you fulfill. Now, the third thing is investors. We're all investors. Whether you invest your money into that McDonald's Big Mac or you invest your money into the White Claw. Last night, I invested into the White Claw. I'm not even going to lie to you. So, financially, it was a poor investment because I took the money that I traded my time for and I gave it to White Claw, and they pretty much did whatever they needed with it, invested in their company, make more White Claw, pay out our team. Whereas for me, I got to sip the sip, you know? Which for me, it was fine. It was a fun night. Woo, whatever. Booze. So, I am an investor, but that's a poor investment choice. Or right now, I'm investing what? What resource? Time. I'm investing the wisdom that I've accumulated and the perspective that I've generated throughout all my experiences. So even in times when I'm not directly getting paid out, the fact that I'm curating my perspective and attaining more knowledge, back then, I'm cashing out now. I'm planting a seed now. I'm investing now because who knows how long this YouTube video is going to be up and who knows what comes after YouTube. So I'm taking this time from my life and turning it into whatever it turns into. But it's going to be more than if I didn't have this camera on and post it. So I'm an investor, I'm an artist because I put this outfit on. I'm speaking in the way that I'm speaking. I'm putting my hands out like this, the woo, 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 woo. That's art. And I've engineered the lighting, the camera, the position, the background to be scenic, to show what my brand's about. I do lift this weight. I don't just throw the weight on here and then turn the camera on, in case you're wondering. So think about how in your life you're an investor. What have you been investing in? And you can't say you haven't been investing in anything, because the fact that your heart is pumping means you're investing resources. Whether you're getting something back for your resources, that's the question. And until we consider ourselves investors, then we can't consider ourselves an improving investor. And as long as you're an improving investor, you're already better than you just were. So instant improvement, maybe not on paper, but your trajectory immediately shifts by calling yourself an investor and then giving yourself a grade. So for me, as an investor, I just started running my Instagram ads again. I'm investing in my personal brand. I'm investing my time here. I invested in White Claw, so that's not good. And then I also went to go eat with my girlfriend last night. So being on the come up, I'm probably a C- investor, realistically. No, it's not failing. I'm passing. I'm still going up. But I could reduce some weight, specifically that White Claw. If I reduce that White Claw, then I'm probably a C+ investor, because those add up. That type of mentality of, oh, I'll just buy this, I'll just buy that, I'll just buy this. I don't need it. Yeah, you know, if you're flooring it when you're driving, burning more gas than you need to, taking those corners a little rough, okay, well, you gotta get money for those tires, you gotta get money for that gas. And I'm not saying live in fear. I'm saying be aware of the resources you have and where it need to go. And then recognize how you're an artist. What are you doing in your life that you can put more of a personality into, more of a creative flair, where someone's not giving you a role to fulfill, they're not giving you an instruction list, or maybe they are, but you're attaching your own additional character to it. So let's say at work, they say, go take out the trash. Okay, as you take out the trash, are you also learning what the roles of the people that you're walking past are doing? What's going on here? And then you go home and you research the name of the companies that you see on the products. And then now when you come to work, you run into a supervisor or a boss, you talk to them about what that product is. They're slightly intrigued because you actually know what's going on. And then they're like, oh yeah, well, we don't have any more trash, but why don't you come over in this area? That's art. That's engineering. That's investing. They're the same thing. They're different pieces, but the mechanism is consciousness and manifesting consciousness. So I know this is getting to be a long talk, but I'm going to end it here. Let me know if there's any questions that you have on this, or if you want me to touch up on this topic another way or another time at all.